Namaste, this is Monica. Welcome to this practice, which is mostly focused on a daily kind of movement practice, which will work on your mobility and agility. So, I have just flown with my own intuition and finished this session. So, whatever probably my body was asking for, I just kept following, and I hope today your body is also asking for the same thing. So, let's explore this practice together and see how we feel after the practice. So starting the session with a cross-legged position, you can place your palms over your thighs and gently close your eyes. We're just going to spend some time into the breath awareness and building this connection with your body. Sweeping your awareness all throughout your body. And then take your awareness to your breath, watching the breath as it is. And with each inhalation, we are making this connection stronger. Feeling ourselves completely. And let us withdraw all our attention to this moment. Join your palms to the heart center. We'll be chanting one Om to begin this session. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, open your eyes. Place your palms on the side. Inhale to raise your left arm up, bending over to your right. Stretch the left side of your body. Extend your fingertips. Inhale back to the center and exhale, bending over to your left. Stretch the right side of your body, feeling the opening in the shoulders, opening in the chest. Exhale to place both of your palms in front of you. Pressing those fingertips down, walk your fingertips away from you as you send your tailbone back. Bring your chest down as far as you can. And let us walk our palms to the right. And back to the left. Walk your palms back to the center and then back to your body. Swing your knees together. Moving into Vajrasana. If you have gap between your hips and your heels, place the cushion underneath. Interlace your fingers behind you. Open your chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale. If you can, fold forward without lifting your hips. If you feel you start lifting your hips, stop there. And from here, place your palms forward, moving into the child pose. Lift your hips up, bring them in line with your heels, in line with your knees. Maybe taking your knees hip distance apart, your pelvic bone distance apart. Moving into the cat and cow. Align your shoulders with your wrist. Align your hips with your knees. The back of your foot resting. Inhale up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest, tailbone down. Inhale. Exhale, back. 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 Coming back to the center. Tuck your toes. Take your right leg back and stretch your left arm out. 5 breaths here. 1, 2. So we are not lifting the right leg. We are just pressing the toes down. 3, 4, and 5. Back to your fours. Left leg back. Stretch your right arm out. 1, 2, 3, 4,
And 5, place your palms back, tuck your toes, lift your knees up, taking your hips back to come into the downward dog. Bring your right knee in, right thigh closer to your belly, and then send your hips back, feeling a nice stretch in your arms. Bring your left knee in, stretch the right hamstring. And now you can bend both of your knees. Look forward, step or walk forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Staying in the half lift, or you can place your palms over your shin. Maybe keeping your knees slightly bent. Choose your variation. Making sure you're getting the stretch in your hamstrings. Now from here, take your arms back as far as you can, feeling that opening in your shoulders. If you want, you can interlace your fingers, allowing the arms to drop towards the mat. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up to move into the chair pose. You can feel your weight equally distributed in both of your feet. Keeping your thighs active, tailbone tucked in, lengthening down towards the floor, the crown of your head reaching up. Join your palms to the heart center, twist to your right, place your left elbow outside your right knee, open your right shoulder. Keeping your knees in one line, so they are not going into the opposite direction, they remain in one line and not touching at the same time. Back to the center, change the side. Back to the center, sweep your arms up and straighten your knees, exhale, release. Let us take one round of Surya Namaskara. Inhale, arms up, join your palms together, look at your thumbs, tailbone tucked in, feel the lengthening in your torso and your arms. Exhale to fold forward. Bend your knees slightly if need be. Inhale, head up with a flat back. Exhale, palms back on the mat. Step back to your plank. Lower down your knees, chest in between your palms, resting your chin on the floor. Inhale, pelvic down, lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Look up for a bird dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, move back into the downward dog. Again, keeping your knees slightly bent is okay. Avoid rounding your spine too much. As you inhale, lift your right leg up as far as you can. You can keep your knee bent or straighten it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend your right knee, bring it forward, lifting your left heel up. Look forward. 1, 2. Less weight on your arms, more weight on your foot. Front foot pressing down. 3, 4, 5. Press your palms back down, taking your left heel back and place your right leg back into the downward dog. And again, lift your left knee, bending your left knee or straighten it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bend your knee, bring it forward. Hold here. 1, 2. Your knee is right above your heel. 3. Keeping your front thigh active. 4. Roll your shoulders back. And 5. Take your left leg back, moving into the plank. holding into the plank for 5 breaths. Your shoulders are right above your wrist, hips slightly down, while your feet are making a 90 degree. Look forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Drop your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, tuck your toes, moving into the downward dog. Bring your left leg forward, rotate your right heel. Your left heel is meeting the midline of your right foot. Stretch your arms in the T shape, looking at your left palm. Feel the extension in your fingertips of both palms. Your knee is well aligned with your heel. The front foot and the back foot pressing away the floor. Exhale to place your forearm on your left thigh, right arm parallel to your ear. Look up towards the ceiling. Sending the right pelvis back, feeling the nice opening in the chest. Send this arm as far as you can. Inhale, come all the way back up. Straighten your left knee. Turn the left foot in, right foot out. Stretch your arms, bend your right knee. Tuck your tailbone in, feeling a nice engagement in your hips, core. Exhale, drop your right forearm on your right thigh, left arm parallel to your ear. Full stretch, feeling that's all from starting from your fingertips, traveling down to your foot. Pressing the front foot down, the back foot down on the mat. Feeling nice, strong and grounded. Inhale, come back up in the center. Turn your right foot back in. Maybe bring your feet a bit closer. Turn the right foot out. Stretch your arms, stretch the right side of your body. As you exhale, maybe bend your knee and fold onto your right. Maybe you may want to try and straighten your knee, left arm up. Inhale, bend your knee, come all the way back up, right foot in to left foot out. Again, stretch the left side, bend your knee or slowly coming down without bending the knee, depending on what works for you the best. You can always place the other arm on your hips as well. So we are sending always the right side of the pelvis back, opening a chest as far as we can, bringing a chest back to align with our hips. Again, bend your knee to come all the way up. Increase the distance between your feet for Prasarita Padottanasana, 4 feet distance. Hands on your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale to start to fold forward. You can bring your palms down, or you can alternatively use the block, resting your palms on the block. So if you have to trade off between rounding your back and bending your knees or using the block, I would say use the variations instead of rounding the back. So you're pressing the floor away. With your fingers are always nicely widespread like a claw on the floor. Inhale, look back up, hands on your hips to come all the way up. Turn your foot out diagonally, bringing your knees in line with your heels. Open your knees as far as you can and send your chest back to align with your hips. Join your palms to the heart center, or you may want to raise your arms. Feel a nice sensation in your thighs and your groin here. We are keeping the floor pushed away with the feet, keeping a nice grounding here with our feet. And slowly straightening your knees back up. Exhale, release, step to the top of your mat. Again, bend your knees to move into the chair pose. 5 breaths here. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, head up. Exhale to your plank. Lower down, knees chest to chin. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward dog. And from here again, bring your right leg forward, drop your left knee on the floor into the low lunge. You can place your palms over your thighs, over your right knee. Open your chest, send your shoulders back. Supporting the left knee with the cushion is also good if your mat is not thick enough. Place your palms again on the side. Take your hips back to move into half split. Slide your right leg back a bit more forward. Your knees and hips are still aligned. Again, placing the block on either side is also a good option. So you can see my chest is better lifted here. My spine has better alignment when I'm using the block. Place your right foot back on the mat, moving back into your low lunge, and from here, if possible, sweep your arms up. You can stay here or maybe slide back bend. Exhale, bring your arms on the side. And place your palms back on the mat, moving into the downward dog. Let us bring the left leg forward, moving into the low lunge on the other side. Place your palms again on the blocks or on the mat. Take your hips back into the half split. Of course, if you want to deepen the stretch, you go further down, depending on what your body allows. Left leg back on the left foot back on the floor. Again, moving into the variation Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms up, drawing your palms up. Stay here or slide back bend. Sending your arms away from your ears, shoulders away from your ears. The front foot pressing the floor away. That's how we get the good grounding and a nice engagement in your thigh. And as you exhale, bring your arms down on the side. Feeling more opening in your chest. Allow more breath, allow more prana. And bring your palms back down, moving into the downward dog. Cross the legs. Sit down on your mat. Bend your right knee. Drop your right knee to your right. If you want, place a cushion under your right knee depending on what your body allows right now. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale to fold forward, reach out to your shin, ankle, or you can just simply interlace your fingers, hug your toes. Take the head down. If you're somewhere here, that's okay, but feel the opening in your chest. You can see, even if I'm folding forward, my chest is open. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, release. Let us change the side. Inhale, up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, look back up. Arms up. Exhale, release. Bend your right knee as well, bringing the sole of your feet together. Open the sole of your feet up towards the ceiling if possible. Otherwise, no problem. You can just keep them together. Catch hold. Inhale, look up. Open the chest. And if you want, you can start folding forward a bit, deepening the stretch in the groin, maybe pressing your knees a bit back down with your palms. And there's a gap, you can place the cushion under your knees, just supporting your knees with the cushion. That's okay. Inhale, come back to the center, stretch your right leg out. Start walking your palms over your right thigh. Now from here, opening your left arm up, opening your left shoulder, opening your chest to the front. Come back in the center, bend your right knee and open your left leg. Walk your palms forward over your left hamstring. So if you feel your right hip is lifting, place it back, taking your awareness there, pressing the knees down, toes pointing up, and again as you inhale, open your chest. Come back up in the center. Cross your legs. From here, let us take the round of vinyasa. Place your palms over the mat. Coming into your plank. Lower down your knees, chest to chin. Inhale, up. Exhale, tuck your toes. Moving back into the downward dog. Lie down on your belly. Place your palms right next to your chest. Moving into the low cobra. Lift your chest up. Roll your shoulders back. Elbows bent. Fingertips pressing down. Feel the opening in your chest. Keeping your body weight centralized. And as you exhale, bring yourself back down again. Tuck your toes. Move back into the child pose. Now we are going to transition to lie down on our back. So you can find your way to lie down on your back here. We are going to move to a twist. So you can stretch your arms in the T shape, bend both of your knees, bring your knees closer to your chest. Or alternatively, you can keep your feet apart, away from your hips, wider than hip distance apart, and then drop both of your knees on the right, dropping your head to your left. So choose your variation, whichever you want. Either you drop your knees together or separately. Back to the center, drop them to your left. Back to the center. Now from here, extend your legs out to slowly moving into the relaxation. Allow your body to be completely free and loose. You may want to make whatever movement that you feel like moving before you move into the Shavasana. And it is known as corpse pose, which means we have no control over our body. We are simply allowing ourselves to be. Connect with your breath. And as you exhale, sweep your awareness from your head to your toe. And let this relaxation flow from the top to your toes. And you can feel as you flow this relaxation, your body is just sinking down on the mat, getting heavy on the ground, relaxing more and more. Continue to watch your breath. And relax into deeper state with each exhalation. Touching the inner silence, the silence within you. Allowing all kinds of thoughts, all kinds of feelings, and there is no resistance. And we are relaxing into whatever we are feeling right now. Your mind may perceive it as comfortable or uncomfortable feeling, but you are allowing yourself and you're training yourself to be relaxed, irrespective of what is being perceived. Feel free to continue in this relaxation. If you'd like to come out, you can start to move your toes and fingers gently. You can move your head from one side to the other. Bring your feet together, stretch your arms up, stretch your whole body. Release. Bend your knees, roll over to your right. And whenever you feel ready, come up into Sitting Asana. Close your eyes, absorb your practice with closed eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. Having faith, full faith in a practice and having faith in all the benefits of this practice. I hope you were able to release some tension after this practice. If you have liked this session, you can hit the like button. You can also subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, let me know in comments. Or otherwise, also you can feel free to leave comments. With that, let us seal our practice with one Om. You can join your palms to the heart center. Take a nice deep breath in. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you soon again in some other practice. Until then, bye-bye.